Good morning guys, my name is Kelsey and I'm going to show you a protein pancake recipe this morning using Transparent Labs 100% grass-fed whey protein isolate in French vanilla. So as far as ingredients go, we have 10 eggs, 3 bananas, Ceylon Cinnamon, the Transparent Labs protein, and in this bowl I have a mixture of if you can look here, oatmeal, chia seeds, hemp hearts, and flax seeds. And I add a little bit more whole oatmeal, and then I use a food processor to grind this down so it's more like a flour. Okay. So to start, we're going to add our bananas. And the riper the banana, the better, because it is easier to digest a ripe banana, and for baking purposes, a ripe banana is sweeter. You don't need to use a blender to do this. You can just use a fork and smash them out on a cutting board. So now that that is smooth, we're going to add the eggs. This is about 3/4 of a cup of the oatmeal flour mixture. Okay. Hafthor's really excited about these pancakes. He's hovering. I actually like to use a sifter just because if you just pour it in, sometimes it'll clump up, and I want it to be smoother. No clumps of protein powder. So I'm going to use 1 scoop just for that extra protein, and I'm just going to sift in a bit and mix that together, and then just continue doing this until all of that protein powder is mixed in. This is definitely the longest part of the process. I'll just put the rest of it in there. So now we are just going to finish up by adding a little bit of Ceylon Cinnamon. There's actually 2 different types of cinnamon. There's one called cassia as well. I prefer to use Ceylon because there's an ingredient in cassia that can be toxic in large doses. Otherwise, cinnamon is really good for you. Cinnamon's great for your heart. When you add the cinnamon in, you just want to add to taste, whatever your preference is. Okay, so to cook the pancakes, I like to use butter. You don't have to use butter. You can use whatever your preference is. You can use coconut oil. Typically in our house, we will cook with coconut oil, avocado oil, or butter. We will never use margarine or any other kind of vegetable oils. We like to use butter in our house. It's also better for flavor, I find. It's just preference. We don't mind the extra calories that come along with butter in this house. So because they're more like liquidy, you want to make sure you allow for space for the liquid to widen out. Again, they're just so liquidy because there's so many eggs, but we want the eggs in there because that's extra protein as well. These are pretty healthy. I mean, again, the ingredients are eggs, banana, oats, flax seeds, chia seeds, hemp hearts, a little bit of cinnamon, and Transparent Labs protein powder. 100% grass-fed protein powder. There is no artificial sweeteners, no artificial coloring, it's gluten-free, and there's no preservatives. So this is a great option to have into your pancakes as well as just having it as a shake. I'm using about medium heat, medium low. Our stove is quite hot because it is a gas stove, so you have to be careful with the gas stove. So here is the finished product. We've got pancakes. I like to eat mine with some fresh fruit, usually blueberries, strawberries, or raspberries. And then I have a little taste of home here. Some maple syrup from Ontario, Canada. Splurge on the syrup. And they are so good. The eggs make them fluffy and light and airy. Blueberries, maple syrup, it's amazing. You guys don't have to eat it with maple syrup. You can eat it with whatever you want. If you want to eat it with peanut butter or almond butter for a more healthier option, that is completely up to you. I'm splurging a little bit and I'm gonna have my maple syrup. So I hope you guys enjoy. Check them out and let me know what you think. What the? What a guy. Seriously.